Hey, poker spankers, and welcome to this promotional presentation. I'm Eric Tal Savage, and I'm here today to talk to you about Camp Afghanistan. A lot of you guys, in the advent of the recent scandal involving Camp Macau and Jason Ho, if you haven't heard about it yet, just go to Google, type in Jason Ho scam, read about that first, and then come back, because a lot of you guys were concerned after you heard about the scandal that Camp Afghanistan was going to be cancelled. Well, I can assure you guys, Eric Tal Savage does not cancel a camp. Now here at Camp Afghanistan, all we're asking for is a small amount of money up front, just $10,000. You can ship that straight into Eric Tal Savage's PokerStars account. I promise not to lose it. I'm going to keep it there to put in the staking fund and for us to play with when you get here. Now, I'm a strong believer that in Camp Afghanistan, you're going to live your life the way you live your poker. And that means that while you're out there, out back, doing the practice goat, I'm gonna need to borrow your poker player's wife. Typical picture here. This is one of the ladies that was on the last Camp Afghanistan with her husband. So you'll be out with the practice goat, and I'll be inside with the practice wife, just showing her what Eric Tal Savage rolls like. Now, the other thing you all know, an important poker blog needs to have pictures of you strutting in some kind of metrosexual kind of garments and talking about loads of awesome pickup lines. Now, you can probably tell from my easy demeanor, I've got some great lines. I mean, one time I just went up to these girls in a bar, they were all sat around, and I just said, "Do you want to see my meat?" I mean, and the girls were just like, "Yeah, go on," and I just unzipped right there in the middle of the bar. Because I'm Eric Tal Savage, and that's how I roll at www.poker-bank.com. So we're going to teach you how to look like these guys here at Camp Afghanistan. We're going to do some catwalk practice on the desert. You're going to be naked for most of it. I'm going to be taking some pictures. Don't worry about that, though. They're not going to end up on the internet. They're just for my own enjoyment. And the other important thing we're going to be discussing is that I've actually solved high-stakes dice. Now, you can forget about all this talk about solving cap, PLO, and poker. What I've solved is high-stakes dice, and I'm going to be setting up a dice crew, a bunch of white guys, preferably scrawny internet kids from the forums, and we're just going to revolutionize the way dice is played. Just the way scrawny white kids have revolutionized the way poker is played. We're just going to roll those dice. All I need from you is your $25,000 investment right now. You ship it to my account in PokerStars. I'll give you 4% for that. And when I've won $1 million from dice, you're going to be really grateful. I'm going to need to pay all of my bills out of the crew fund, though, in the meantime, because dice is a high variance game. So whilst I have the mathematical solution, I cannot guarantee that I will win any money. So there you go, guys. It's Camp Afghanistan. Head over to www.poker-bank.com. If you've got no idea what I'm talking about, Google Jason Ho scam on Google. We're not saying that anyone was scammed here. All we're saying is that despite another rival poker camp having to shut down, Camp Afghanistan will still be running, and it will be a dice camp. I'm Eric Tal Savage.